Okay.
Okay, so it says we are live. So we are here with the first business of the week feature, and I have Miss Sharon Adams, who is the owner and operator of Virtuous Woman Hair and Beauty. And as we start, I just want to do like a few little housekeepings. Just make sure that you hit the like button if you don't mind. Comment and just remain respectful is all we ask, and share the video to all of your social media platforms. If you could do that for us, that would be great. And we are going to go ahead and get started with our little outline. So we're going to do like an introduction. Sharon, if you want to just kind of tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got started, like how you got
Yeah.
into doing cosmetology, and then we can just kind of flow that way. You want to do that?
Okay. We kind of, yeah, we kind of lost connection a little bit, so I don't know what all you said at the beginning because it was kind of circling around. But
Okay.
I started doing hair when I was just a little girl. Basically, it was a talent that God gave me, and um, I actually became licensed. You know, as you were a teenager, you go through your stages where you're at the house, you doing hair in the kitchen, driving everybody crazy with people coming over wanting their hair done. But then
Right.
it became a career for me when I started having kids, and I needed something to accommodate my schedule. And doing hair was my talent. That's not what I wanted to do for as a career was concerned. I wanted to be a nurse, but I fell into it, you know, more when I
Mm-hmm.
accepted what God had for me. He opened up the
Mm-hmm.
doors for me, and so I've been doing it now for over 25 years.
Okay. So you started out just regular, not intending for it to be a career, and then it just was more accommodating when you had the kids as far as scheduling because you could work around what you had to do for the kids.
Right.
That
And
what
then
you were
as my
pretty
vision
much
got
saying.
bigger, yeah, as the vision got bigger, I mean, I went into not only doing hair, teaching hair, and the vision just got bigger with Virtuous Woman because Virtuous Woman is not just, I feel, just a hair salon, it's a ministry calling.
Right. Right. Okay. So we know you have your location that's here in Jasper. And we talked about how you were getting started, and you were mentioning to me earlier about like some restocking. Is there anything that you would like to kind of put out there, or things that you're restocking that you think would be of interest to people, to come by? Like, what do you have? I know you have the hats and purses. Um, what else do you have that
Yes.
you are?
Yes. Our goals for 2021 is we know everything slowed down with COVID. It really hit the beauty industry hard because we had to abide by certain rules according to state regulations. So a lot of things that I was doing, I ended up having to slow down on doing with the ordering hair, the bundles, the wigs, and all of those supplies. We're in 2020. Our aspirations is to get back up, get back out there. We're gonna we have purses, of course, in stock now, but we are ordering bundles, the lace wigs, full lace, different colors, and just beauty supplies and products.
Okay. Okay, so your standard beauty supply products that you will find at any standard
Hmm.
beauty mart is what you're going to be
Yeah.
restocking.
Um,
Okay.
That's what I'm gonna be restocking. We are, because we're small, we don't have like all of the supplies that a beauty mart would carry. But on our online store, we hope to be able to carry more to accommodate the people. But we will have in stock the most name brand, different things that are the latest brands and techniques with
So
different
popular.
hair stuff.
Okay. Okay. And as far as pricing, like, can you give, I guess, like for your standard styles that are most popular, like your sew-ins, um, wig installs, different things like that that are most popular. Can you kind of give us a little rundown on what the prices are right now on those?
Sure. Our standard sew-ins with just your regular standard leave out is running 85. Um, $85. And for the closure, the standard starts at 120. And it just kind of goes from there, because if you do a closure versus a frontal, our frontals are a little bit more expensive. You're looking at 130, 140. So with the installation of a wig, if you purchase the wig, and these are prices without the purchase. So evidently with the purchase, it's going to be more once you buy the
Okay.
hair. But just my sew-in price
Right.
is what I
Right.
chose to put it in. For an install for a wig is 75. Um, just a regular, because we do the lace wigs, but we also do the regular wigs as well. Or some people want to just have their regular wigs sewn down. We usually do those at 25. So it just depends on what you want. Our
Okay.
prices kind of vary according to hair texture and length and different things like that.
Right. Okay. Okay. And can you talk a little bit more about the classes that you said you were doing or that you were getting ready to try to incorporate in this area?
Yes, I have been working on an itinerary to bring in advanced classes with the cosmetology industry, um, teaching some of the upcoming stylists, upcoming students that are enrolled in cosmetology school that want to learn more in depth about doing hair, different techniques. Just want to take their education to another level from an experienced hairstylist. I want to incorporate those classes coming up in 2021. We do have some people that are already signed up for some different classes. We're going to have weaving techniques, fusion techniques, micro linking techniques, just different things that you don't really hear a whole lot about, but they are techniques that can
Wow.
be used in the salon. And it's multicultural. So, you don't have to just think that it's just for African Americans. We want to incorporate all the different techniques so that everybody can get a piece of the learning.
Oh, okay. Cool. Cool. Okay. And then what about your I know you're going to a new booking system online. You want to speak on that a little bit?
Oh,
Your
yes.
online appointment?
Yes. We do have a website that is being launched, and we have online booking that is going to be available coming up in 2021. Which we talk like it's far off, but it's really just a couple of weeks away.
Right.
But it's through our Square app, and on that it has our location, it has our hours that we'll actually be there. Right now there's only myself and another stylist in there, my daughter, and we kind of work the same schedule, but hers is a little bit different from mine. She just had a baby, so she's just coming back into the salon. With mine, I have my responsibilities. I take care of my mom, so my hours kind of vary. But I have certain days and certain times that I am there and I am available. But we'll have that link posted through our Facebook app so that they could just be able to go on and preset their appointments without having to text me or call me, which I don't mind. Either way is fine. But that's just a new added feature to help
Okay.
with the problem, the online stuff.
Keep up with the times because everybody's doing everything online.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. And then our
That
last
is the
thing that we
major
said that we
change.
were going to get into. Right. And our last thing that we said that we were going to talk about, we just wanted to kind of talk about briefly what was new, what you had upcoming, and what you were going to incorporate with the Virtuous Woman um, name.
Okay. Yeah. For upcoming year, I'm planning on some classes, developmental classes, or empowerment classes for the woman. for the total woman to just kind of deal with the woman being in a godly space, providing space for us to be able to talk and share about the things that we go through, the things that, because the beauty shop is considered like a place where people meet and talk. But God has always given
Right.
me the vision of it being a ministry because I'm more of a private person. So with being like that, you hear and you see a lot of things that a lot of women in different areas of their lives and different walks of their lives. And God has given me a vision, just kind of incorporate the ministry of His Word more so in 2021, because we need that word to stand on. That's what, to make it
Right.
through, because we got the changes of time. Everything is changing. Things are happening in this day and time that had never really been happening. And just want to kind of reestablish the confidence of women,
Right.
reestablish not
Yes.
just women, but women as well as men, but reestablish who we are in Christ. Because when He gave me virtuous
Mhm.
woman, I didn't think I was a virtuous woman. But when God say see you as He sees you, He said, I called you to be a virtuous woman, not a perfect woman. And a lot of times we think we gotta be perfect. We wearing 5, 6, 7, 8,
Perfect.
9, 10 hats. And
Right.
and not all the time is that how it is, and God wants us to deal with those issues. To deal with those issues. So even as we phase out of 2021, I know it's been rough for me, so I don't know about a lot of the other people, but I can
Yes.
imagine
Very much
I'm
so.
not the only one in the boat. So as we phase out of
Yes.
2020 and into 2021, we want to go into it with a very clear vision of what God has for us and His purpose for us, and to be able to open up, allow that space to be able to open up and let God groom us and mature us. So that's what I want to incorporate in Virtuous Woman Outreach Ministry for the coming year.
Okay. 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 Well, I want to thank you for coming on. This is my very first Business of the Week feature, and I'm so excited that you let me use you first to get this started.
Thank you. I'm so
So we have to
excited
be
to be
helpers.
used.
Yeah. Helpers one to another. Each one reach one.
Yes,
That's all we can do
that's
in these
right.
days is try to keep each other lifted. So I really appreciate you for coming on. I'll put more detailed information as far as the address and then the website address and everything in the description box of the video so that people can reach out in the area. If they want the services or whatever, or to inquire about even the ministry if they want to get involved in that. So I will make sure that I include that in the description box and share it on all the other social media platforms that I have as well.
Okay.
So,
Thank you. I appreciate you
thanks
having me.
again, Sharon. And
Thank you, Tanika.
you are so welcome. And hopefully we can get together again. And like if you have any changes or anything else coming up new, exciting that you want to talk about, you have a place here always to come and get that information out, and we'll share it and see what we do. See what we do. Okay. Well, thanks again. And I guess we'll get off here. Thanks everybody that came into the chat. Make sure you like the video and share it. Also on your social media platforms. And if nobody else has anything else, we'll end the video here and I will see you guys later.